And the first card in the set. Crap. Well, we're off to a great start. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a while since I've seen you, and I know it's been a while since you've seen me. I've been pretty busy with doing some changes to this video as opposed to my first video that I posted a while back. There were a lot of things about it that I didn't like. I went back and I watched that video about 10 or 15 times, and there was a lot of things about the video that I just didn't like. I didn't like the lighting. I didn't like the camera positioning. I didn't like the audio. A lot of things about it. I was very critical about it. So I decided to make some changes, and as you can see, I've made a few changes, and today we're going to roll with it. We're going to see how this goes. So the last time that we did a video, we talked about the base set, and we had 102 out of 102 cards, and I showed you guys a lot of really good cards, great cards. Go back and watch that first video if you haven't seen it yet. But a lot of nostalgia. Pokemon cards that came out more than 20 years ago. And in that video, I promised that we would make it to the jungle. And today, ladies and gentlemen, finally, after a long road, a lot of changes that we've made to the channel, we have finally made it to the jungle. And we're here, jungle set, very first expansion pack that came out of Pokemon TCG. And I've got all the cards here. We're going to go through every single one of them. Excuse me, I've got all 64 cards of the jungle set. And in today's video, we're going to go through all 64 cards, and you're going to see them, and you're going to relive that nostalgia of the jungle set. So without further ado, I welcome you all back to my channel. I apologize for the long absence, but we're here, we're now, we're going to get it going. Take a moment and hit that like button for this video. Subscribe to my channel. I promise you, I won't wait another 7 months to post another video. We're here. I like what we've got going so far, so we're going to roll with it, and we're going to keep the ball rolling from now until who knows how long. We'll journey off into the sunset together. So let's do this without any further ado, no more interruptions, right into the jungle set. Now, as we did with the base set, we're going to count backwards from 64. We're going to count down to that number one card in the set. The base set featured a lot of trainers. The jungle set only has one, so we're going to go right into it. So let's do this. First card in the set, down from 64, number 64, we have a first edition Pokeball. The jungle set. Here we go. Lots of nostalgia. Number 63, Venonat. Venonat. Counting it down, we have a first edition Spearow. Number 62. Next card in the set, we have Rhyhorn. Lots of nostalgia. Everyone's favorite, Pikachu. Pikachu, everyone's favorite. Who's that Pokemon? Next up, we have a first edition Paris. First edition Paris. Yeah, so many cards bring back so many memories. First edition Oddish. First edition Oddish. Next up, we have the female version of Nidoran. Not first edition. Female version of Nidoran. Everyone's favorite kitty cat, Meowth, waiting for a payday. Next up, we've got first edition Mankey. Back when you had the Pokemon powers on the cards. First edition Mankey. Number 54 in the cards. We're counting it down. We've got Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. With the old lullaby. The defending Pokemon and its trainer are now asleep. That's it. Number 53 in the set, we have a first edition Goldeen. Such great artwork on these cards. The jungle set right there that you can see. the common. I love the jungle set. Jungle set's one of my favorite sets. Lots of great artwork in the set, and it featured a lot of Pokemon that you didn't see in the base set. Next up, we've got Execute with the Psychic Hypnosis and the Leech Seed. Next, we've got Eevee, another one of a lot of people's favorites. Another Pokemon you did not see in the base set, the Eevee. And its evolutions, if you will, which are coming up, by the way, here in just a few moments. Next up in the set, we've got a first edition Cubone, as he's gazing off into the night sky. Next up in the set, we've got a Bellsprout. Remember my days of going to Bellsprout Tower in the old Pokemon Soul Silver version. Bellsprout Tower. If I'm not mistaken, you can also catch Ghastly there too, and that was a big Pokemon I was after in that game, was Ghastly. Oh look, we have Bellsprout's evolved form, Weepinbell, which is the next card in the set. And as you can see, he's drooling over something. I don't know if I want to know what, but he's drooling over something. Next card in the set, we have a Tauros, one of Ash's Pokemon in the Pokemon League, the very first one he attended. Tauros. Next up in the set, we have a first edition Seeking. Seeking with the Waterfall and the Horn Attack. Next card in the set, we have Rhydon. I think this, no, is uncommon? Uncommon? We got a few. We're into the uncommons now. I think Weepinbell was the first one, but we're now in the uncommons. Rhydon. Rapidash, number 44 in the set. Counting it down. Rapidash. Primeape is the next card in the set. Number 43. Tantrum. You don't want to see Primeape with a Tantrum. It's not a good combination. Rather see a Bellsprout with a Tantrum. Not Primeape though. The evolved form of Meowth, Persian. Giovanni's Pokemon of choice. Number 42 in the jungle set. Still counting it down. I know you're looking for those holographics. They're coming up. Number 41 in the set, we have Parasect, evolved form of Paras. Next, we have Nidorina. Nidorina. They did not have the male version. The male versions, if you remember, were in the previous set, the base set. And if you haven't seen that video, again, go watch it. Next, we have Marowak, the evolved form of Cubone. And he's throwing a bone. Hopefully he's not throwing it at me. That would not feel very good. Number 38 in the set, we have a first edition Lickitung. Lickitung, Tongue Wrap and Supersonic. Next card in the set, we're still counting it down. Number 37, we have the evolved form of Oddish, Gloom, who's also drooling over something. I don't think I want to know what he's drooling over, but maybe I'll go ask Weepinbell. Next card in the set, first edition, Fearow, number 36. Agility and Drill Peck. Next card in the set, going full speed ahead here. We're not slowing down for anything. Executor, evolved form of Execute. Next card, we have Dodrio, evolved form of Doduo. Doduo, who was in the original base set. They came out with Dodrio in the jungle set. The final card in the uncommons. We've made it past the commons. This is the final card in the uncommons. It's Butterfree. Butterfree. Now, comes the part where everyone's waiting for. Now we're on the rares. We've made it. Going through this jungle. It doesn't really look much like a jungle, but I'm using my imagination. Don't know about you. The first rare Number 32 in the set, non-holographic Wigglytuff. Evolved form of Jigglypuff. Next is Vileplume, non-holographic. The evolved form of Gloom, which is the evolved form of Oddish, in case you didn't know. Next up, we've got a Victory Bell, non-holographic. Next is Venomoth, non-holographic. Now for the evolutions. We have non-holographic Vaporeon. Love this card. Water Gun was such a powerful attack. And then you have the quick attack. Next up, we have non-holographic Snorlax, number 27 in the set. 27, counting it down. We're almost there. Can you feel it? Because I can feel it. Next up in the set, we have a non-holographic Scyther. I loved this card. I pulled it so many times when I was younger growing up. But like the base set, most of the jungle cards that I have, I've had for 15, 20 years. I've tried really hard to take really good care of them. There's so much nostalgia. I've never even thought about selling them or anything. It's so much nostalgia, so many memories pulling these cards. Next up, we've got a first edition non-holographic Pinsir with the Guillotine you don't want to get caught in. Absolutely don't want to get caught in. Next card we have is a non-holographic Pidgeot, the evolved form of Pidgeotto and Pidgey, who were also featured in the original base set. But when the jungle set came out, they said, we need to get some evolved forms. We need to up the ante a little bit. Next card in the set, number 23, non-holographic Nidoqueen. Nidoking was in the base set. They said, well, we got to have a match for him. We got to come up with Nidoqueen. And attack is boyfriends. And I'm assuming those boyfriends are Nidoking. 20 more damage, boyfriends. Next card in the set, Mr. Mime. Now this card won a lot of matches for a lot of people in the Invisible Wall. If you did not confuse, paralyze, or put this Pokemon to sleep, it was over. Unless, of course, you're not about doing a lot of damage. Next card, we have a non-holographic Kangaskhan, number 21. We're almost to the top 20. I know. That's what I said. Next up, first edition non-holographic Jolteon. Another one of my favorite cards in the set. Number 20. We're in the top 20. We've made it. I want to take 1 second, though, before we get to the rest of them. And just as I did in the previous set, I've got some cards that I'm going to give out, the code cards. So we got 10 cards we're going to give out, just like we did in the previous set. So here we go. Good luck to anyone who happens to be fortunate enough to get their hands on these online card codes. These are all card codes that I've collected over the years. I've never redeemed them. I'm not real big on the online Pokemon TCG. I have all these cards sitting around. I wasn't sure what to do with them, so I just thought, when I start my YouTube channel, why don't I just do it as a little giveaway? Some of these are for Crimson Invasion, and some of these I think are for Burning Shadows. So a couple of really good X and Y, or I'm sorry, Sun and Moon expansion there. So Crimson Invasion, Burning Shadows. Here's an X and Y. I thought I had an X and Y in there somewhere. There's Phantom Forces. And lastly, we have another Burning Shadows. So good luck to you. If you happen to redeem one of these, let me know in the comment section below what you pulled. I'd like to know. And let the community know, because you know, we want to make them jealous. All right, so back into it. We're in the top 20. Count it down. Next card in the set, Non-holographic Flareon. This card is probably my favorite artwork in the entire set. It's just so gorgeous, all the colors, Flareon. Probably my favorite evolution prior to Espeon and Umbreon. But definitely a great card, especially with the flamethrower. Card number 19. Card number 18 in the set, a non-holographic Electrode. Number 18. The final card in the rare non-holographics, a first edition Clefable, card number 17. And now the moment that you all have been waiting for. We have made it to the holographics. Now the Jungle set was a little bit different than the base set. The Jungle set came out with holographic and non-holographic versions of the same cards. So starting with the top, card number 16 is a holographic Wigglytuff. I have tried so hard to take care of these cards over the years. It's not easy when you have moves and there's a lot of circumstances that can damage the cards, but I've tried really hard to take care of them. Lots of good memories. And here we go with the holographic Vileplume, number 15. I love the artwork on these cards. I love the holographic. Such gorgeous cards. Next card in the set, a holographic Victory Bell, number 14. Next card we have a holographic Venomoth, card number 13. Such a beautiful card. We have gone back to the evolutions. We have the holographic Vaporeon, card number 12. I was so excited whenever they came out with the evolutions, because I think everybody had Eevee back in the original games that first came out. Now, let me know in the comment section below, what did you evolve your first Eevee into? Because I want to know. Mine was a Flareon. Next card in the set, number 11, holographic Snorlax. As he's waving to you. And probably hungry. Probably. Another one of my favorites in this set, the holographic version of Scyther. The holos was just so awesome for me. When I opened these packs and I pulled the holographics, it was so awesome. I just love the artwork. The presentation of them is just outstanding. All right, we have my first edition holographic in the set. It is the holographic Pinsir, first edition. Card number 9. We've hit the top 10. Hey, congratulations. High five. We've hit the top 10. Here we are with the first edition Pinsir, number 9. Number 8, we have the holographic Pidgeot, the next card in the set. And again, with the artwork, I love the artwork. Just absolutely stunning. We have the next card in the set, the holographic Nidoqueen, again with the boyfriends. Number 7, almost to that top 5. Number 6, Mr. Mime, holographic with the Meditate. All right, we have hit the top 5. Take a moment, hit that like button if you like this video, subscribe to my channels. The next video we're going to be in, we're going to go digging for fossils. But until then, we have the top 5 of the Jungle set, top 5 cards in the set. Number 5, holographic Kangaskhan. Number 5. The number 4 card in the set is another one of my favorites. The holographic Jolteon, number 4. Such amazing artwork. Absolutely amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, the first edition version of this card is actually the most valuable card in the set. I'm not exactly after valuable cards. My objective is to complete all the sets. I had the complete base set. I got the complete Jungle set. My objective as a Pokemon trainer is to collect them all. So my goal is to have one card of each set. Call it the master set, call it whatever you want, but I want one of each card in the set. That is my objective as a Pokemon trainer. We're in the top 3. And the top 3, the card number 3, holographic Flareon, without a doubt, in my opinion, best artwork in the entire set. The holographic Flareon, the colors, the holographic, all of it, absolutely amazing. I love this card so much. Number 3. Number 2 is the holographic Electrode. Card number 2. The electric type Electrode. And we've made it to number 1. Before we show the number 1, let me know in the comment section down below which card in this set is your favorite and why. I know we're doing a lot about the comment section, but I want to get to know you guys. Just like you're getting to know me. You're finding out about me. I want to find out about you. There's a lot of communities out there, and I want to maybe try to form another community. I think it's great that after 20 plus years, Pokemon is still one of the biggest things in the country. Well, the world. Who am I kidding? So leave a comment down below. Let me know which card was your favorite. My favorite, of course, being the holographic Flareon. That's without a doubt, that's my favorite artwork. It's my favorite card, whole set. And without further ado, we have made it to number 1. The number 1 card in the jungle set, holographic Clefable. Number 1. And that is all of them. It's all the cards. All 64 cards, complete set. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next time as we go digging for fossils. We're going to break open the fossil set, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sure you guys are as well. So subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. You will see future videos. Trust me, I'm not going to wait 7 more months to do this. I want to do this. I'm excited to do this. And I'm excited for you guys to tag along as well. So thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you all in my next video. Let me get the energy flowing. I don't know what this is, but it's helping. Oof. Don't do that.